Students of class 9, good morning. You see, today we explain the new topic remainder theorem. As you know that when you divide any polynomial or any number, then this rule is followed by that number. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. In earlier class, you have studied about this. In algebraic form, Px is equal to Gx into Qx plus Rx. What is Px? Px is dividend and that is polynomial whose variable is x. Gx is divisor whose variable is also x. Qx is quotient whose variable is also x. And final Rx is the remainder whose variable is also x. But the condition is degree of Px is always greater than or equal to degree of Gx. Means the degree of dividend is always greater than or equal to the degree of divisor. You see some example. Px is equal to x cube plus x square minus 2x plus 3. What is this? Dividend. Px is dividend and gx, that is divisor, is x minus 1. Now you see the degree. The degree of dividend is 3 and the degree of divisor is 1. Now you divide x cube plus x square minus 2x plus 3 by x minus 1. You see how we divide? When we divide by x minus 1, quotient is x square plus 2x. This is quotient and remainder is 3. You see here the remainder is 3. So what is Qx? Quotient is x square plus 2x and remainder is 3. Remainder is 3. Its degree is 2 and its degree is 0. 3 is constant polynomial, so its degree is 0. Therefore, Px is equal to Gx into Qx plus Rx. Px, that is dividend, equal to divisor into quotient. Divisor into quotient, that is Gx into Qx plus Rx, that is remainder. This is the simple way, long method, long division method. When we divide, then the remainder we can find, that is 3. But remainder theorem when we use, you see how we find the remainder. First you see the statement. Let Px be any polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1 and let A be any real number. Here is some conditions are given. Px any polynomial, but one condition is given, its degree is greater than or equal to 1. Its degree is greater than or equal to 1 means the polynomial will be linear and maybe quadratic, cubic, biquadratic, but minimum linear polynomial should be required and A be any real number. And we take any real number. Real number means collection of or set of rational and irrational numbers. So A be any real number. Now you see, if Px is divided by the linear polynomial, If Px means the polynomial that we take is divided by the linear polynomial, that is x minus a. If any polynomial is divided by x minus a, then the remainder will be Pa. What is a? First you understand what is a. From where we find the value of a. A is the zero of what? Divisor. A is the zero of divisor. How we find the zero? First you will write the divisor equal to 0, then you will find the value of x, and that value you will put in the polynomial and you can find the remainder. As example, you see here, Px is equal to x to the power 4 plus x cube minus 2x square plus x plus 1. This is a biquadratic polynomial. Its degree is 4. And gx, that is, what is gx? Divisor. Divisor is x minus 1. Its degree is 1. This is linear polynomial and this is biquadratic polynomial. First we find the 0 of gx, 0 of x minus 1. So what we do? You will write gx is equal to 0. Then value of gx is x minus 1. X minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore x equal to 1. Now you put the value of x in the given polynomial. Therefore Px is equal to x to the power 4 plus x to the power cube minus 2x square plus x plus 1. Now you put 1 to the power 4 plus 1 to the power cube minus 2 into 1 square plus 1 equal to 1 to the power 4 is 1, 1 to the power cube is 1, minus 2 into 1 square is 1, that is 2 into 1, 2 plus 1 plus 1. Now 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 2 equal to 2. What is 2? This 2 is the remainder of Px when we divided it by x minus 1. This method is said to be remainder theorem method. This method is known as the remainder theorem method. So your concept is clear. When you find the remainder directly, first you will find the 0 of the divisor, then you put the value of x or given variable in the given polynomial and you will find the remainder. Next question you see, Px is equal to x cube minus 3x square minus x plus x. Clear? Px is equal to x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 6. This is Px. And gx is equal to x minus 2. First you find the 0. That is gx is equal to 0. X minus 2 equal to 0. Therefore x equal to 2. And the value of x you put in Px, that is P2 equal to, in all the values of x you will put 2 and solve it and you find the remainder. Some important topic you see here. If remainder be 0, then gx is a factor. If remainder be 0, then gx is a factor of Px, or Px is a multiple of gx. There are some relations between Px and gx. You always think, if remainder, when you put the value and your remainder will be 0, then gx, what are the relation between Px and gx? Then gx is the factor of Px and Px is a multiple of gx. It is the important relation between Px and gx when remainder will be 0. So you always understand. Now you see some questions of exercise 2.3. You can also do from your NCERT book, and after solving NCERT you will solve all questions from this book. You see all the questions clearly and you will note down in your copy and you will solve all questions. You see clearly all questions. I think your questions will be clear and you will solve all questions. First you note in your copy, then you will solve. Thank you for this class, and you will send your homework in my WhatsApp.